All right, hello everyone. Here we are, back for a Golf Clash tutorial here. Let's see if I can find this account. Here it is. Just going to set my bag up real quick. Sniper. We'll go extra mile just for a little bit of extra length. And let's just jump right in. So let's take a look here. There's two ways you can do this. You either rough bump it, especially with this wind. It's kind of either or approach. When you get it towards the cross away from, you should be able to probably curl it, especially with, for instance, if you were going to try this extra mile or a Thor's hammer, you should, be okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a bump here. Let me just make sure that this makes sense. 3 rings. Yeah. So 3 rings right now. It's in the water. I'm going to maybe just gently curl it, gently power it. See, it won't require much. You won't always have a wind this small, but you probably do need a perfect ball. But with the new, with the way that they have this new hole set up, it's going to be a little bit easier to hit the green and secure your eagle when you go for that bump when the wind is pointed left to right. Now right to left will be okay because you'll be able to ride the wind. You can play some of that wind effect and get it over towards the hole, but with the way that the wind's angled, you're not going to be able to probably get a hole in one anyway. So it just seems kind of safer for the most part to do some kind of bump. And you can see that I used about, how many percent was that? Plus 30. So I used plus 30 there. It was pretty solid adjustment. That means I'm going 30% extra ring. So, a 5.7 or 5.2 wind, it usually is going to require a 2 ring play. And I did 3 rings instead. An extra ring, basically. Additionally, you could see that I needed to just gradually power that. As you could see that it was, a little bit short. You could see that the 3rd ring was pointed in the water, so I just needed to give it just a little bit of extra push. So let's see what this looks like. I am going to start to forfeit out at some point. I don't know if it's going to be now. I'm probably just play this one. This should be a pretty easy shootout for me. A pretty hard shootout for my opponent. I do like to play, especially down in Pro. I like to get at least a couple live opponents. Whereas in Master, I just like to kind of play the replays because it saves me some time. But in the Pro division, especially just to kind of set my chest a little bit, it's very easy to, let's take a look here. Got 3 rings. You can see I have the guide going short. Additionally, I always overplay rings, so instead of going 6.6, I'm going to go 8 rings. Just a little bit of curl as well. Perfect ball. Looks like a little bit too much curl, but all in all, not too bad of a shot. So good luck with that first hole, guys, and I'll catch you guys for hole 2 coming up.